Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm sorry if this is kind of weird sounding. There's a weird echo going in this little corridor, but there's a lot of people where I'm at and there's no people here right now, so I'm gonna take advantage of this and film this intro because I don't want to do it in front of the people. I don't like doing that. If you're new here, hello, my name is Elias. I'm an amateur landscape photographer. I'm based out of the Pacific Northwest. Oregon to be specific, more of northwestern Oregon, actually to be even more specific, southern Washington area. I like to go out and bring my experiences as a new landscape photographer to YouTube and the places that I like to go and travel to, mostly my local area, which is the Pacific Northwest and kind of the area that we're in today. If that kind of content interests you, hit the subscribe button. I do put a video out every single week about this kind of stuff. And now let's get to where we are. We are at Smith Rock State Park right now. And it is kind of crazy how life works actually, because so for my full-time job, I'm a project manager for a roofing company and I'm actually doing a job out of town, and that is in Redmond, Oregon. I'm based out of Portland, Oregon. It's about a 3-hour drive. It's just north of Bend. It's pretty much Bend. It's pretty much Bend, Oregon, if you really want to say it. And right next to it, there is a really cool state park that I've always wanted to visit here in Central Oregon. It's called Smith Rock State Park. It's very easily accessible and it's really cool. It's just this random rock formation with this river running through it, and it's super dense and it's cool. It almost looks like the Valley of Fire. It looks absolutely wild. So I'm managing a job that's happening at Redmond and it's Friday and I wanted to go check out it, and I said, you know what, I'm actually gonna take the weekend to come here and actually check out Smith Rock State Park. Spent all day driving, we worked all day, and it's now 2 hours until sunset. We are finally here, getting towards that golden light hour, and we're gonna try to see what we can find and explore this place. Fortunately, the main area is gonna be backlit from the sun because it faces east. So I think tomorrow's video is gonna be here for sunrise. I'm gonna get here nice and early, but we're actually gonna hike over the rock to get to the west side of it so we can see everything lit up with the golden hour light. And now there's a bunch of people filming, so I'm gonna get going because I don't like doing this with people watching me. So yeah, let's go. Before we go, there's this really cool picture of this grand vista where the sun actually hits the top of my lens just right and casts this like lens flare on it, and it looks really cool. So we're gonna take that real quick and then we're gonna get going because I only have 2 hours, so let's go. All right, so let's talk about where we're actually going. Like I said, we are on the east side of the park because this is all in the shadow. The sun is on the other side, so we need to get over there. There's 2 ways to get over there. Well, really there's one kind of trail, but there's 2 ways to get there. We are going to go up Misery Ridge Trail. It goes up towards the backside, and eventually it will spit us out over here along the river trail. Now, Misery Ridge actually goes up here and is supposed to go way out there towards the northeast, but we're actually just gonna go up and over the rock, walk against the west side of it, and just walk along the river and try to see if we can get some of that golden light I so desperately crave all the time with the sun setting and hitting these rocks. So this thing's called Misery Ridge Trail. I've done a lot of crappy trails, but if you've been watching this channel for any time, you know that any trail kicks my ass. So let's go. I seem to have stumbled upon a little friend out here on this rock, and I don't ever really shoot animals. That sounds weird. I don't know if photograph animals. I always look at them and think they're cool, but there happens to be a perfect backdrop for this specific goose that's chilling on this rock. So I'm gonna grab that real quick, head out, that's pretty cool. I imagine geese are super used to people with how many people are actually here, but that's awesome. So gotta grab it real quick. Great little shot. He's just chilling, dude. Just chilling on the rock. That's so cool. Talking about this place, Smith Rock State Park. It is a state park, and not only is it super popular in just hiking it, but it's actually an extremely popular rock climbing area. Completely forgot about that until I saw all the rock climbers leaving. Super popular amongst rock climbers. I remember there was some sort of slack line here at some point too. I don't know what happened to it, but it's not here anymore. But this park is super easy to get to. Like I said, it's just outside Redmond Bend area. And since it's so close, you actually have full cell service like the entire time, which I personally love, but you know, a lot of people come to do this stuff to unplug. So we're not up over this ridge yet, but once we get past this, we're gonna spit us up the other side, where I'm gonna do some scouting for tomorrow's video. So make sure you turn in for tomorrow, because I'm hoping the weather holds, but we'll see. Tomorrow's video is actually gonna be special, because not only is it gonna be checking this place out during sunrise, I'm actually going to do a little tips and tricks video. So stay tuned. Talking and doing this sucks, so I'm gonna keep going. Wow. Finally popped up over the ridge, and now it's time for the downhill. We're gonna follow along the Misery Ridge Trail till we get to, I think it's called the River Trail, I'm not sure. But this is awesome, dude. They got a bench just chilling. You could literally watch the sunset over all these farmlands. This is so cool looking. My God, that's awesome. But what we're gonna go, what I want to do, is go way down there so I can get a shot of Crooked River and one of these rock faces, because that is what I'm here for. This golden light on all this rock down here. That's what I came for. We're on the west side now. The sun's hitting it. Let's go find us some golden rocks. All right, so I am running out of time. I got 30 minutes of sunlight left, and I'm looking over the horizon, and there's definitely some clouders there. So it's gonna be some soft last light that I'm gonna be getting. So this is where the trail actually cut off. So you can continue down the Misery Ridge Trail back down, and actually meets up to where this way goes. It just goes, kind of does a bigger loop, if you will. But I want more of a bend in the river, so I think I'm gonna go this way, which is the Mesa Verde Trail, I guess. So gonna haul ass. We gotta get moving. Let's go. quite make it to the spot I thought I was gonna be at. I actually wanted to be way back north, but honestly, I don't even know if I would have had time to make it there. So what we're gonna do is I found this little trail, and I'm sure many people have come down to get to this shot, but this is the shot that I've been wanting. And kind of the whole reason I came here was to get the last glow on this rock face. I would like to get the last light on this rock face, but like I said, there are clouds on the horizon. And once that sun, it's already starting to hit it. We're gonna get this really soft diffuse light, and I don't know if it's gonna look that great. If it's just soft diffuse light, and maybe it just goes out by the time the light goes all the way up to the top. So I like this because it's glowing, it's nice, I like it. I have the river in the foreground, it's kind of a leading line up to it. There's reflection in the water, looks really cool. I have my camera stood up in a really weird way just because I want to get as close to the river as possible without getting into it. Just to talk about this real quick, just to talk about the shot, I'm like, okay, so I go big wide angle shot, like this whole foreground all the way up to it, till the rocks just kind of small in the background. And I took one of those, and honestly, I didn't like it. What I ended up doing was just cropping it in with the lens. I ended up just going in because honestly, like in post-processing, I think the best tool you can use in post-processing in Lightroom and any kind of editing software you use is the crop tool, because that completely changes the photo, the perspective, what you're trying to portray. The crop tool really, really helps you narrow in on that. So without losing resolution, I just went up another 14 millimeters and looks good. So yeah, just a little photography talk because I want to do that more. And like I said, tomorrow's episode is going to be more geared towards photography on location. So gonna take this. I like this soft glowing light a lot. Stoked. Okay, so we got back a lot later than I thought I was going to. Oh my God, that was nuts, dude. That was, so long story short, I thought I found a shortcut. I was wrong. Well, kind of. I passed these two rock climbers and I kind of got to where the end of the trail was, and it was supposed to cut back, almost like a switchback over these rocks, and I couldn't find the trail. So I went back, I backtracked, and I found those same rock climbers, and I was like, is there a trail out of here? Because they were coming up my way, so I'm like, where are they going? And they said, yeah, kind of. It's not really a trail. Turns out it's like a rock climbing trail. God, I don't rock climb, like at all. Like as a kid, that's it. But like, I watched them go up and I was like, I could probably handle that. But when I was up there, halfway up there, I was like, okay, this is a little bit more advanced than I feel comfortable with, for sure. But I'm already here and I'm not going back down. So, and then getting back over the other side was not very fun, and then back down to the trail. So that sucked. Nonetheless, we made it. Oh my God, that was, woo, that was sketch. So yeah, that was a sunset at Smith Rock State Park. That was really cool. This place is really, really cool. I've always wanted to come check this out. I just never have. This is about a 3-hour drive from where I live, which comparatively the places I go is nothing. But I'm glad I came, and I'm glad I'm finally getting some Central Oregon on this channel, because there's a lot to Central Oregon that I want to bring to this channel. So much I want to explore. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and end the video here. Thank you so much for watching the video, guys. It means the world to me. If you enjoyed the video, if you got any value out of the video, maybe got doing some research on Smith Rock State Park that you were trying to come see, please hit the like button. It does help me out so much. You have no idea how much people say that all the time. Hitting the like button helps me out tremendously. I'm still very new to YouTube. And in fact, if you could subscribe to the channel, that would also mean the world to me, because I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers in the year 2023. Because I try to bring this content every single week. Me going and exploring different areas that I like to bring my experience as a new landscape photographer to YouTube. So if you like that kind of content, if you enjoyed the video, do hit the subscribe button, please. Tomorrow morning, I'm definitely gonna come back here and do a sunrise shoot. And I'm very excited because I think I saw the area that I'm gonna go to. Not very for sure, because I didn't have very much time to actually walk all the way over there, but I think I have a good idea where I'm gonna be, so I'm hoping the weather holds. So please subscribe to watch next week's video, and thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you next time. Bye.